Hello, everybody. C'est bon? How are you doing, guys? Good, good. Okay. This afternoon is gonna be some fun, some love, I hope. And I'm just here to share with you my story and some doubts I'm having since I'm a web developer. So everything started right for me because 7 years ago I didn't know that code exists. Neither did I know that it was a profession. So when I started my journey, I felt like I was the baby Patrick. I was like really naive, really smiley, and I had the whole world for me. So everything was perfect. And as soon as I started learning JavaScript, all the elementals, and even PHP, um, I felt like I was the Flash. I was like, okay, my stack is the best. Like, nobody, nobody can tell me that PHP is not something good. I love what I do and I love what I learned. So, and at that moment, I should have thought, never go to Twitter X. Never, ever, and never write down something like PHP or dead, you know. So I thought I was invincible, like Sia, unstoppable. And but, and it's a big, big but. I heard like things going on Twitter, like PHP is dead, jQuery is dead. Things that I was learning. CSS sucks the hell out. The front end is nothing. Better be a back end. So I was like, okay, I'm full stack, so I don't care. So in one way or another, I still win because I'm a back and a front. So if you don't like front, I'm back end, and if you don't like back end, I'm front end for you. So everything was fine, and I was like, these feelings and the feelings of other people and this thought of my technologies dying, well, really hurting me because I loved it. You know, it's the first thing I've learned. So I felt like this. I felt like me with my small PHP 5. I was like going crossed over by other users saying like Symfony is better. Why don't you learn Laravel? And I was like, yeah, but PHP 5. So I felt really stumped by people always talking about and this constant war again between technologies. I was like sick of it, and I was like, okay, what should I do? And at this moment, I felt like milk. I was like, okay, I'm milk. I'm aging. My skills are aging. So at one point, I will expire. And at one point, maybe I won't be able to be a developer anymore. And this type of thought made me want to scream, help! Help now, okay? Help me out because my skills, my tech skills, they are expiring now. So what should I do? You made me love this job, and now that I have the skills to go to the professional world, you are all telling me that it's dying? Come on, guys. So I was like trying to find a way to solve this issue with my mind and this struggle that I was having. And I thought maybe I should explore why I felt like this. Why? Why do you feel like this? Normally, you shouldn't care because you learn something, you put your skills on a project. The project works. So what's the point for you to go to Laravel when your PHP 5 works hell of well, you know? And then I came across, like doing this talk, I came across the imposter phenomenon. It's like the thing that everybody talks about, especially when you're in my case, you didn't know nothing about coding, and when you happen to go to this world, you systematically think that you don't have your place, you don't belong, and you have this imposter trying to come out, and then the more you read people talking shit about your technologies and saying they're dying, the more you feel bad. And it's normal because according to this study called Imposter Phenomenon in Software Engineer, 52.7% of software engineers experience frequent to intense levels of imposter phenomenon. That means that in this room, at least the half of the room feels that way. So I was like, oh my God, yes, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. We are all miserable. We are 52.7% of people miserable like myself. So I'm feeling better because it's like watching a reality TV. When you see people doing dumb shit, you feel smarter, you know? So you're like, okay, they're miserable, I'm miserable, so we're all the same. And then what? Okay. And then I also heard that in this study, another study, that the more we have, the higher our imposter phenomenon is, the less we are able to manage our day-to-day tasks. So, for example, we take more time to review our code, we take more time to write it, we take more time to learn new things as a software engineer, just because we have this imposter syndrome. And I think in the conversation about the infamous imposter, we don't talk about the consequences of feeling and thinking that way. So I said, okay, we're all in a huge mess because we're all miserable. Half of us are miserable, and more that because we're miserable, we have more risks to be bad at our job. I was like, okay, no, it shouldn't be like that. So maybe, and even a lower likelihood to solve any coding problem. So I was like, okay, so it's not good to feel that way. It's not good to feel like you're crushing because everybody is saying that the new best thing to do is Laravel. You're on PHP, and then this makes your imposter come up, and then this makes you bad at your job. So I was like, okay, we're miserable, but we shouldn't be failures. We shouldn't let this sentiment, this feeling, hurt the way we work. And then I thought, okay, from now on, I'm Gollum, okay? I'm Gollum. This is my precious. Yeah, I said it with a French accent, I don't care. This is my ring, okay? My ring, I should hold on to it. It's my core, it's what I've learned. I'm Gollum and I don't care, okay? I don't care. Let's go like that. And then, okay, I thought, okay, I'm Gollum, okay? And in 20 years, what will happen? Maybe PHP 5, nobody will use it. So maybe they're not that wrong. And maybe I should stop losing my hair and holding on to that ring to maybe chase after another framework. But as you see, I'm a small dog and I'm chasing rhinoceroses for no reason, just because someone in Twitter said that PHP 5 sucks. So I was doing it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. On my free time, I will learn a new framework. On my free time, I will learn something new so that never ever again, when I will read things like that, I will feel ashamed or less than. So I started chasing big animals. And I've learned that I came across this study saying that art skills are more likely to be obsolete compared to soft skills because we have something called technological advance. And I was like, okay, shit. Okay, I was running, chasing all these big names, and just because people say that, and I felt that, so I wanted to solve the problem. So now the risk doing so is that the more I try to chase all of them, the more there is a likelihood they will die anyway. So what's the point of me spending all my energy for that? And also, on that study called Different Degrees of Skill Obsolescence Across Hard and Soft Skills and the Role of Lifelong Learning for Labor Market Outcomes. It's really long. And this study was saying that basically chasing frameworks, chasing new languages doesn't matter. It won't ever guarantee you any raise or any better job. But soft skill not only age better, but can be a small boost for your career. While when hard skills are good, but they're just good for you to keep being employed. So I was like, okay, maybe I need a little bit of the two of them. Maybe I should not just chase after the last new flashy trending language. Maybe I should keep my languages, maybe update them when there is a new version, and then follow the soft skill way and being like able to communicate more with people, able to understand more the problem and come, and so on. So I did it. I was like, okay, knowing that, and knowing that this other study said that when you feel behind, it's always temporary. So the feeling, like I said earlier, me feeling crushed by people, it's temporary. It's not because you read it on Twitter or on LinkedIn that you should keep that on your mind and okay, it's okay, you know. I remember when I started doing some code, I was on jQuery, and people were already on React. So like, there is no way I will be able to do React one day. And now it's been 3 years I'm doing React. And I didn't chase after that. It's just that a job opportunity. They said, are you able to learn quick? I said, yes, I did. End of the story. So for me, I was like, you see, it works. When you don't chase and you go after just the job, and then in the job you have this challenge, you're able to keep up on this challenge and be better and do it. So now, from where does it come from? It's coming from the mindset, obviously. Like, I think everything in that world, like a lot of them, the deep down reason is your mindset. And this study was really, really interesting for me because the way we think, like if we have this mindset in wanting to grow, we will be more able to be better at responding to any adversities, to any challenges, anything. So I was like, okay, maybe it's not a matter of what I learn or what are my skills. Maybe it's the matter of how I think. And for that, I have a small story for you. It's not related to tech, but it's like a few years ago, I went on an Erasmus, and I wanted to integrate a student club, like everybody does. And there was this shiny student club called cheerleading. So I was like, I thought to myself, no, I will do that. You know what they do? They're incredible. They're like doing hoops and loops and shimmy things, and it's not me. It's not me at all. You know, I'm like shy. I don't like screaming, hey, we're gonna win. No, it's not for me. And then a friend just like joked on me and said, I'm seeing you there. I'm seeing you there with this woman. Like, and she was making fun of me, of course. She was teasing me. And I thought, oh, if you see me, I will do that. Okay? If you want the picture, I can show you later on. I went to that club. I did my first cartwheel, first ever. It was total mess. I was like this, like a whale dying on the sand. But I did it, I did it. And I kept going. I was like, okay, no matter what, if I can do, I will ask Helen, maybe I can go and bring you some drinks. I can do that. And they said, no, keep going. And then later on, we went on the competition, the first competition they ever did, national one, Manchester. Like, remember the movie Bring It On? Do you know the movie Bring It On? No? It's a cheerleading movie. Only women know because I saw you smile. It's a really famous teen movie about cheerleading. If you talk to a woman about it, you know you will have a really great date. Okay? It's for you, tips for men. Okay, and then we went to the competition and we won not only the first Scottish team, but we went on the 4th place with a medal as 4th best British team in our category. And we were all like me, impossible to do cartwheels at the beginning. So when I think about this story, I think about a different mindset. When I went to that presentation of clubs, I was going there with a fixed mindset, saying there are things that I'm good at and things I will never be good at, and that's it. And then when this friend triggered me, making fun oh, I see you there. I don't know what happened, but in a few split of seconds, I went to, as example, you can say, learning React in 1 month. Someone say that in a company, we're going to React. Now you have 1 month to learn React. How many of you would be like, no way? Clap if you be like, no way. Okay. So, sorry, my friends, that's a fixed mindset. Because when you go to the growth mindset, thinking that any ability can be learned and developed using effort, strategy, and feedback, your answer switch from no way when people ask you, you can learn React in 1 month, to let's go. How many of you will think, let's go? Clap. Oh, more of you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being in my team. Because when they started at work, I was the only one in the team saying, yes, 1 month, yes. I did it in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I was able to, I was like, make it rain, baby. And I was like, okay, now that I'm good at it, I will teach others how to do the React thing. And maybe we can, in 1 month, we will be 3 developers to be fully good in React and move on and keep going, So at that point, I didn't know that it was something called the growth mindset. But I did it. And this study helped me go more about it, saying that employees that have a work growth and self-growth mindset, they are positively related to resilience. They are like this Rottweiler that never let go your leg. They're here and they won't let go. Okay? And when you're on the fixed mindset, it's the contrary. The tiny, itty-bitty obstacle makes you crumble. The one thing, you will crash down just because in your mind you think that you're not capable. But you are. They're not saying, oh, go jump out of the cliff, you will fly. They don't say that. So, if someone come and say, jump on that cliff and fly, you will fly. Yeah, obviously, gravity says that you can't. So it's normal that at that point, you have a fixed mindset to think, I will die if I do so. So sorry, not sorry. Thank you, no thank you. But when you in a growth mindset, maybe you can say, oh, I see what you're thinking. See what? Maybe in the future, we will be able to do that, but for now, maybe you can use like some delta plan to fly, but like with wings, but it's not wings, okay? So me alone, no, but me with technology, I can, okay? So growth fixed. And then I read also that growth mindset can leads to a better performance, job satisfaction, and organizational citizenship behavior. That means that in your work, if you have a growth mindset, you will be able to insert yourself in the company and be not only proficient in your capabilities and the things that you deliver, but you will also empower over in the company and make the culture better and greater. Not America. No, I'm kidding. So then what? Then no, I'm not aging like milk. Okay, my skills are not aging like milk. Okay, it's not a matter of that. But yes, I have a superpower, and my true power resides in me, believing that no matter what can happen in this field, I will be able to still stand. And I will stay. And that's what I think every day of my life. Every day I wake up and I'm thinking, now it's tough. Now you have to learn something like, the first time I learned Kotlin, I thought I would die. And I was like, no, you won't die. Okay, you survived PHP, you survived a symphony, you survived Laravel, you will survive Kotlin, okay? In the name of Jesus. Oh, no, I'm kidding. So that's really where your true power resides in. What do you think and what you really think you're capable of? And that's really what I would like you to keep from this talk, because the guy who said to you that such and such languages suck, yeah, maybe he said that because he's getting paid. You don't know. Maybe he's saying that because he sucks at the languages, So that's why he needs to say that your languages suck. You don't know. You don't know what are the motives of people to say things like that on Twitter or on internet overall. But you can make it different when you incorporate it in your mind, transforming it. Saying like, okay, this guy said that my technology right now sucks. What if later on it will not suck anymore? What if? You don't know. People are saying for 20 years that jQuery is dying. They recently released a last version, so it's still alive, no? And in Facebook, there are part of Facebook that are using jQuery. Did you know that? I was surprised. I was like, oh, that's something new. So that's what I would like to keep, like frameworks, really, expires, and the core, alls. Keep fetch in mind, okay? So now, do something for me, please. Stand up if you've Googled, is PHP dead because Twitter said so? Stand up. You never? Okay, so that's why I'm the only one standing, because I did it? Oh, shoot. Okay. Stand up if your skills were stale because new job posts wanted things you don't know. Really be honest. I won't judge you. I won't be like, you stand up. Okay? Stand up if, no, keep staying. Keep standing up. Keep standing up if you felt impostery at work at the least 6 months. Oh my God. Are you all clones? Okay. I'm kidding. No, keep standing up. I'm not done, okay? Keep standing up if you ever felt FOMO when a new framework dropped? We have 2 persons left. My job is to make you stand. Stand up. Stand up if you've ever doubted your place in tech because of it, because of things that you read on Twitter. Keep standing because it's a good effect. And stand up if you've maintained PHP code you didn't write and felt like archaeologist. I mean PHP, Laravel, no matter, okay? And stand up if you learned something new this year, even tiny. There's still the guy in green. You didn't learn anything new in the former year? There is one guy left. I'm looking at you right now. Okay. Thank you so much for standing. That's all for me. I'm Elvira Goma. Thank you for listening.